This video is brought to you by AmeriUSA.com, where you can screen tenants 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this episode, we will be discussing West Virginia landlord tenant laws. The following is a summary of landlord tenant laws in the state of West Virginia as they apply to residential rental property. Topics include disclosures, withholding rent, the right to enter, security deposit, eviction, increasing rent, and more. Required disclosures. Non-refundable fees. Non-refundable fees and their purpose must be expressly agreed to in writing. Any fee or deposit not designated as non-refundable is refundable. Security deposit limit. There is no statutory limit on security deposits collected in West Virginia. Deadline for returning a security deposit. The security deposit must be returned within 60 days from the last day of tenancy, or 45 days from the date a new tenant moves in, whichever is shorter. If it's discovered that the premises have damage exceeding the amount of the security deposit, an additional 15 days is allowed for the landlord to provide the tenant an itemized statement of deductions. Late fees. There is no West Virginia statute addressing late fees, so in order to charge one, it should be written into the lease agreement. Increasing rent. On a month-to-month lease, a landlord must give tenants at least a 1-month notice to raise rent or change another term. Longer lease agreements cannot be increased unless the agreement itself specifically addresses raising the rent. Withholding rent. According to the West Virginia Supreme Court of Appeals case, Teller v. McCoy, if a landlord fails to maintain rental premises in a fit and habitable condition, the tenant has the right to withhold further rent until such time as the landlord makes reasonable repairs to maintain the property in a fit and habitable condition. The tenant also has the right to terminate the lease agreement and move. Terminating tenancy and eviction. A landlord may file for eviction and serve an immediate unconditional notice to quit for failure to pay rent, any violation of the lease, or damage to the property. The right to enter. Although West Virginia doesn't address a particular amount of time, a landlord should provide the tenant a reasonable notice of entry before being permitted inside the unit. For more information, additional laws and articles can be found at AmericanLandlord.com.